Hey everybody, wanted to let you know I'm headed back on tour Friday, September 20th and Saturday, September 21st. I'm back at the La Jolla Comedy Store, Salt Lake City, September 27th at the State Room, Denver, Colorado, Saturday, September 28th at the Oriental Theater. Chicago, Illinois, I will be there at the Den Saturday, October 12th. Get your tickets for those shows and all shows on my website now at ryansickler.com.
Hey, baby, we're gonna be here all day. We're gonna be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party.
Welcome back to the Wayback, everybody. I'm Ryan Sickler, ryansickler.com, and Ryan Sickler on all your social media. Come see me on tour. Tickets are available on my website. I'm running through the year. Go give this podcast some love online, man. Give it a 5-star review, go rate it, all that good stuff. People forget how much that stuff really helps, the likes, comments, reviews. Very excited to have this guest here in the Wayback with me, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Ali Siddiq. Welcome to the Wayback.
Thank you for having me on the Wayback. Man, you know what I'm out here doing. My name is Ali Siddiq, people. And make sure you follow me on Ali Siddiq Comedy on YouTube. Follow me at my website, alisiddiq.com. Domino Effect 3 was phenomenal. Came out on Mother's Day. Now I know y'all getting ready for Domino Effect 4. You know, make sure you check that out. All on YouTube.
I usually start the show by asking people, you seem to be old enough, if you remember this seat facing out in the traffic, if your parents had this car, or somebody you know had this car, did you ever ride in this seat?
I rode in this seat. It was my aunt's husband's vehicle.
Do you remember what it was? What kind of wagon it was?
I don't know what kind of wagon it was. It was brown. And it had this seat in it because we always wanted to ride in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sit back there and look facing out. You know, I guess that was one of the things. I wanted to be the last to see it. I guess. And the brown one.
Yeah.
You the last to see everything. Everybody was like, ooh, you like, oh, that's what they was talking about.
Yeah, it's going by here. Oh, there it is.
It was cool when you went to the beach with that.
Now, you're Houston growing up?
I grew up a lot of places.
So when you say beach, where are you going then?
My mom's from Compton. So
you go out here to this beach?
We used to be out
here.
Oh,
okay.
This is the first. You know what's crazy? My first Halloween trick-or-treat that I remember was out here. Go to Hollywood and trick-or-treat in the big houses.
That's funny. That's what everybody still does. My daughter's mother lives in Santa Monica, and everyone drives into that neighborhood. We never did that. When we grew up, we just went trick-or-treating in the neighborhood. No,
we would go there.
Then later we start seeing like the younger kids, their parents would drive them around. We're like, you mother, we give.
I got driven around. I was very privileged. My mom.
You didn't walk. You got driven. Like they left the tailgate open in the back to drive you out.
Jump out. Go see what they got. Boom. Jump back in. Go to the next house. Very, very privileged. Yes.
Do you remember any of your Halloween costumes?
Oh man, you talking about being Superman with a towel?
What do you mean? That was what you used?
Yeah, I would just clip a towel around my neck. I got on regular clothes. And there's a regular house towel. Superman.
Not even a blanket, a house towel.
It's a towel. You blanket too heavy for a kid.
That's a good point.
Bop.
It sounds
big
like
towel around the neck. Yeah, string. Superman. No S.
That's a good one. Just man. No.
I don't know. My mother never bought no Halloween costumes. That's crazy.
Did you have
But I had Underoos though. Incredible.
These
Hulk,
were the.
Superman.
I remember we had Underoos. Yep, when we got them.
Boom.
And it was me and my brothers, and then the neighbor across the street had them, but he had an older brother, and that had clowned us for him. You know what I mean? Because he was older. This was it right here. I had that same one. That Spider-Man one right there, man. He giving me fucking.
Do you
flashbacks.
Understand Underoos, man?
That's what Biggie said. Been smooth since days of Underoos. People don't know what Underoos are.
There they are right there. Days of
Bring
Underoos.
up the Superman Underoos. You couldn't even get this one here. Man. I think this one had the S on the chest.
Man.
They're just underwear.
S on the chest.
That looks like a grown man right now. Are they back?
That's adult size.
That's adult size. That's like a real.
That's disturbing.
That's a real costume. See if they got the Incredible Hulk too in grown man. This is crazy. This is insane. Why would they grown
Underoos, man? That was a good one. Nobody's talking about those yet.
His joints was white and they had the green joint out. Them new under.
Yeah, these are new.
Oh, these are new Underoos.
Look at a thong over here.
Oh, what? I am weirded out by this thong.
And I had do Batman. We had Batman too. Do Batman Underoos.
Yeah, go Batman back there with the gray joint.
Yeah, there it is, right there. The gray shirt and the blue tighty whiteys or tighty blueies, whatever the they are.
Man, yeah. Underoos,
man.
Them was the real joint.
You sent me back on Underoos.
You were very privileged.
I was to have some Underoos.
Yeah, because to have Underoos, you were very privileged.
Yeah, we had Underoos, but here's the thing, man. I had my socks were embarrassing, like not just holes. I'm talking about the toes gone,
man.
And I would pull them and stretch them over, and then step on them and put them in my shoe like that.
Man, that's traumatizing. Like
I used to wear two pairs of socks, so I'd be embarrassed to go to people's houses, so I didn't have holes.
I did that. That's terrible.
Have just weak spots in them. You know what I mean? You'd be like, that's
and why did I flip my sock over like that to cover up my toes? Like, that's crazy.
I did that all the time.
Like, why didn't I just get another sock, man?
Yeah. Because they were spending money on Underoos.
I was
that's
too
why.
busy asking for Underoos.
Right.
Like,
Underoos,
trying to be very privileged with my pour around the foot area.
Did you have any other favorite holidays? Did you have a favorite holiday growing up?
Just Halloween. I really wasn't a fan of anything else.
No Christmas. Man, I stoked on that.
To this day, I hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I hate it bullshit one. Yeah,
because it's just white women been ruining my life a long time. Man, this white girl named Tamika.
A white girl named Tamika?
A very popular white name.
Is it?
Think about it. Look, I think you can look that up.
Let's see where Tamika falls on the popularity of white ladies' names.
White lady's name, Tamika. Let's see what that is. Boom.
What's
name rank. Look at that.
What's the name rank on?
It's 1,600.
Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, that's higher than I thought, to be honest, too. I wouldn't think for a white lady.
What is it, the name given?
It's the 1,635th most popular name given in the United States.
And she was from Tampa.
All right,
she was from Tampa. She was the first person to tell me about yellow rice.
Oh yeah.
She told me, like, we don't. Where I'm from in Tampa, we don't eat white rice. We eat yellow rice. I was like, oh, okay. And I asked her to be my Valentine because I was very racial forward, since elementary.
Me too. My first kiss was a black girl.
Look at you.
I didn't care.
Look at you.
I loved it.
Yeah.
She was older, a year older. So my friends.
Wait a minute. When you say I didn't care, did you like
the neighborhood kids made fun of me?
Take the kiss? Or was it given to you?
No, it was given. It was mutual. Cause I just meant I didn't care because I was like,
I was about to say, anytime somebody says,
I was in love and they were all
care.
clowning. I see what you mean.
I didn't care.
I was in 6th grade. She was in 7th. I didn't know. She could have beat my ass probably.
No, a girl named Sheila beat my ass. I took a kiss.
How old were you when you took it?
It was so ill-advised. I read the room wrong.
Yeah. Tasha was like, you can kiss me.
And I kissed her, and I'm talking about, she had brothers, and she was very good with her hands. Like, Now, I dated her later, but she tightened me up.
I dated her later.
Oh, yeah, she tightened me up from the jump. It was crazy. She was one of them girls who was fast, too. Like, if you ran and grabbed her butt or something, she could run you down and beat you up. I never did that part, but I took some. Back then, it wasn't called a kiss; it was called some sugar. I took some sugar, and then she bust my lip.
No, I talk about it all the time. My first kiss was a black girl, my friend's sister, and then that was just peck, just the lips. I mean, not peck, but it was a couple seconds or whatever. My first French kiss. This is embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell it. It was in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was dating a girl at the time. Back then, your girlfriend, parents drop you off at the movies or some shit. And we went and saw Police Academy.
Uh-oh.
And she stuck her tongue down my throat.
Damn, felt nasty, didn't it?
No.
First time.
I fell in love. I had, listen,
Oh,
man,
you
I
was
was
wild.
on cloud nine.
You was
I
grown.
didn't know you could do that.
You was a very adult.
I did not know someone would even think to put their tongue. Like, it blew my mind on every level to the point that I said, do it again, do it again,
how
do it
old
again.
you?
7th grade.
So
7th grade.
what
She
we-
was the adult one. I was just a receiver.
What
You know
we
what I'm
talking
saying?
about? 7th grade.
Like, what did we?
Yeah.
12, 10, 11,
so
12 maybe.
This is what I'm saying. You were very advanced.
But wait, I'm do it again, do it again. After the movie, we get outside. What I didn't know, there was 3 girls in our class right behind us, and it was just clouded me. Do it again, do it again. And I didn't give a fuck.
Sir, I am so impressed with the level of porno man that you were at this age. Sir, you was French kissing.
I wasn't. I'm just telling you. I was
Man.
receiving.
Yeah, I'm talking about a girl's tongue was in your throat at 12 years old. You would have been like Burt Reynolds to me. Like you would been like, you might as well be on a bear rug with your chest out. I'm like, yo, are you kidding me? Do you understand? At that time, if I felt on your booty, I swear that you was pregnant. It's like, yo, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. You know, yeah, I touched her booty. It was crazy.
I touched it.
she's with child.
She's with
And you tongue kissing, I would like, I am the father at that point.
Go home, tell my mom we're having a baby.
We're having a
After
child.
police
What
academy.
happened? I tongue kissed
It blew
Tamika.
my mind. Like, I remember my eyes going open, like, what is happening? This feels great. I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, so many thoughts are going through my mind. How does she know how to do this? You know what I
Man.
mean? All this. And then I was like, shut your mind up.
I was still
Oh,
looking at
man.
porn like in the book.
Yeah, that's, where'd you find?
Like turning the pages. And
Yeah.
you know, what's crazy is
Did you find it in the woods? You got in the
It
woods?
was insane. I found it in the woods, just random. Like, damn. Like, everybody know at my age, like, why would we find porn in the woods?
In the woods.
What
It
were
was
we
always
looking? Why
in
was we looking for it in the woods?
That's where it was. That's
Damn,
why.
like, man, who in the woods jacking off in the woods?
There was always a porno bag
Man,
in the woods.
It just
There was.
randomly in the leaves, and you see it,
Like, look at this
and
here.
you're like, what is this here? And then you
Some titties under these
you're
fall leaves
filthy
right here.
that you go through these cum stuck together pages.
Dirt and
It's
shit on them,
like you are-
ringworms.
It's like you are perverted, and I am right there. And we would look at him as a group. Like, I'm over here. It's like 3 of us. Like, no, turn the page. Turn the page. No, go back.
Oh, man.
Like, bro, and it started out with her in some weird lingerie.
Oh,
And then
God.
it gets then it gets
Progressively,
more
yeah,
progressively
yeah.
naked. You like, man, I am a pervert.
Why are these pages missing? They pulled out the centerfold in this one.
Man.
I remember when
In
I
the
saw the
woods.
first centerfold, I'm like, what? Always the woods.
Kids don't find porn in the woods.
No.
They go on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Kids find porn and they
We had to hunt, literally hunt for
had
it.
to hunt for
Go
porn.
hunt for it. They
and
got here for
shoot
deer,
it.
like, no, porn. I want to talk to you, too, because you had mentioned on your episode of The Honeydew, which you make sure you go check out, that you started driving at 14.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned stealing your mom's car and stuff, but
Taking it.
was that how you learned, or were you learning to drive somewhere else and then
Learned
this is what
before
you
that.
jumped? Okay,
Learned
where'd
before
you
that.
learn?
Friends, joyriding,
Just their cars.
just joyriding
Okay.
in other people's cars.
Oh.
Taking other people's cars.
Wait, they're stealing cars and bringing them, and everybody's getting the
No,
turn.
it's like you
Or like I took my dad's out one night. Now we're all learning how to drive on.
it's not stealing. That's a filthy word.
Okay,
This is like borrowing.
I don't
Like,
Yeah,
if you
if it's your
use-
mom's car, it's borrowed.
No. This is what you call a dope fiend's car. You give a dope fiend
I see.
20,
We're
a
gonna
little
borrow
20,
the car for a
and
little.
we're gonna borrow your car for a little bit.
Got it.
And what you do in a dope fiend's car, you think what they do in a rental car.
Tell me, I'm
And you talking about, man, if you talking about learning, I am 14. I have no idea how to drive. And my boy like, no, get in. It makes shit, man, fuck this car. You know what I'm saying? And you behind, and you are on the brake and the gas, and with the emergency brake on. You doing everything in this car. And you hear it squealing. You hear it
Smell it.
squealing, and you like, and you just steady, you just figuring it out. And then you finally get it. You done ran over everything there is to run over. Every curve. Yo, man, this man bumper is off. This is insane what we doing in this man car. And take it back to him like that's how we got it.
That's how you got it. Yeah, yeah.
Man, what is you talking about, man? You crazy? Like, and you a kid, like you watching somebody do this to somebody, you looking at as a kid like, this is not right. But man, that's how I learned to drive. Then I take my mom's car out.
Was she like a deep sleeper? How'd you know you could do it? First time you ever did that? Hey everybody, wanted to let you know I'm headed back on tour Friday, September 20th and Saturday, September 21st. I'm back at the La Jolla Comedy Store, Salt Lake City, September 27th at the State Room, Denver, Colorado, Saturday, September 28th at the Oriental Theater, Chicago, Illinois. I will be there at the Den on Saturday, October 12th. Get your tickets for those shows and all shows on my website now at ryansickler.com.
My mom, we stay in apartments. Like, she can't hear the car from in the apartment.
She can hear you leave, though, going out. No.
She don't know who calls.
You going through the window or you going through the front door to get out is what I'm saying, out of the apartment.
Oh, out the apartment. You got to go out your bedroom window.
Okay.
You out, I'm talking about.
And are you high? You're not high enough?
Yeah, we second floor.
Just jump down?
You just jump down. But
yeah.
this is not a, you got to be a professional about this. You have, and you learn this from trial and error. This is not, this is nothing that you're.
This one perfected right out of the gate.
You have to, when you jump out, you can't lock your knees. You gotta go, you gotta go soft knees and roll. Because that first time you bend your knees, you don't even really have a good time because your knee hurt. You like, I need that. I don't need that. But you know what's the crazy thing about this? When you leave, you have no idea how you get back in. And then you figure out, I'm gonna go unlock the door and then jump out the window.
Okay.
And then when I come back in, I can come in the door and then act like I was doing something else if somebody gets up. But you forget that your mom gets up and she walks the house before then she get up in the middle of the night, go to the restroom and come in. Why this door unlocked? And lock the door. And now you outside. She didn't come check in your room. Now you outside. And
is the car in like a parking lot?
The
lots of it's a little bit away from her.
It's in the parking lot, right? So you leave. You have no cone to put there. There's nowhere to save the spot. You come back, and there's no assigned spots. And now you come back, and it's a Ford F-150 in that spot. And your mother knows when she parked the car.
Oh, yeah, forget about where she parked. Of course she knows where she parked.
Now you outside, and you just... Man, you try to get up before she get up to go move the car, hoping that he moves.
Yeah.
And oh man, it's like, goodness, this plan is foiled, man. And you try this one. This is the one that gets you beat. When you try to play your mom like she didn't know when she parked the car, like she was losing her mind. So you just park it, and then you put the keys right back in her purse. You come in there. I can't find my car. Mommy, you know you parked your car. That's crazy. And then and she now like, I don't think I parked this car over here. And then she come in and beat you down. Because you thought you got away with that one.
Yeah,
you thought you tried to play me. Yeah, and you left Cheetos in my car. How about that? How about that, stupid? You left Cheetos in the car.
I learned to drive. I was 14 also, and I worked at a junkyard. And this was back in the day when, we on acres and acres of this junkyard with this, they didn't have a computer system. Everything was by memory. If you came in, you're like, I need a side view mirror from an old GMC van. They'd be like, Ryan, go up on the hill, third row back, halfway down on the left, go get that mirror for him. And then you could come with me if you wanted to. But I was 14.
Pick your part.
Yep, I'm driving grown men my age. I'm 14.
Forklift or regular car?
Regular car. We all had our own yard car. If you got one that could run, you could use it as a yard car. And I go up the hill and I'm just driving around. I'm pretty good at it. And my brother, so now we want to drive a stick, and we got the delivery truck. It's just a little Toyota pickup truck. Me, my buddy, his dad owned the junkyard, and then my brother in this back aisle. And we can't get this fucking clutch right. We're popping it. It's dying, popping and dying. And my brother gets it going. He's so excited. This dumbass. Now, it's all dirt, potholes and everything. Junk cars on both sides. Everything. Tight lane, right? He looks back out the back window to be like, I got it. Hits a pothole. Boom. Crashes into a parked car. We got to go tell him, hey, man, he just wrecked it. He's like, that's the fucking delivery truck. What are you doing? Like, we're trying to learn how to drive a stick back there. Later, he laughed about that shit. Years later, he laughed about that shit. But he was not fired up that we were fucking wrecking his delivery
fired up
truck.
at all, wrecking the
Wrecking
truck. Reckless children.
And did you pass your driver's, like, learners on the first test?
Flying
and stuff?
colors.
Did you?
Yes.
Damn, dude. I
Parallel
missed.
park and everything.
My brother and I were twins, and my dad made a deal that if we both got our license, he would get to drive halfway home. I had to get to do the other half. A learner's permit, excuse me. And
Y'all had to pay for it?
I fucking failed my learner's permit. I paid for it. I sat in the back seat while this motherfucker got to drive all the way home and rub that shit in.
Y'all had to pay money to get that?
No, back in my day, we actually had driver's ed in high school.
So you took
You might have paid. We might have paid money for the DMV to go
Yeah.
get it or whatever, but we didn't have to do a private thing. We still had. Did you have that in your school?
Yeah, they had that.
Actual
but
class with the
yeah.
simulators?
We didn't take it though.
Because they said that the statistics something were like after age 16, the graduate rate would drop off because now people got their license and we're just going to get work. You know, that's it. Pretty much similar to that. And then they had a screen up there, and then you would just drive, and an old lady would come out, and if you ran over, it would mark you on your monitor.
Okay, let me give you what I used in my childhood. That was a little more, helpful in life.
Okay.
Home ed classes where you learn how to cook.
Oh yeah, home
Yeah.
economics.
Yeah, home economics.
I'll give you one too. Tell me what you did.
This is where you learn to make a quiche and sew and
what they
life
make you
skills.
sew?
Life skill, a blanket,
We had to
a
do a-
shirt.
We did a bookmark.
Did
With
the
stitches, like
did
letters of the
bookmark,
school in
did
it.
Yeah, see, this is way more. Girls were in here.
Yeah.
Full
Oh
of
yeah.
full of girls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But we had to take it. This was middle school for us.
Y'all had to take this?
Yeah. Well, this was a required. I think so. We all
Yeah,
were
I
in
was
it.
in middle school. I had to
I'll
take
say
it.
this. You know what they taught us to make in there? To this day, I still make, and I even make them for my daughter. Bro, pizza English muffins.
Come on,
Pizza English muffins
Come
is
on,
what I
man.
was taught in
Better
home back, and
believe
I'm
it.
like, what? Yeah, boom, boom, 3 things.
Man. I still do donuts like this.
What do you mean?
With the biscuits.
You did-
Biscuits, push the hole in them, fry the
Oh,
donut on
heck
both
yeah,
sides.
dude.
Oh, put sugar and cinnamon on both sides. Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah.
don't even think they have that class anymore. It's probably
That's-
sexist to have that, but I loved it. I was in there.
I was in there.
I was in there with you,
I was
sewing.
in there heavy. I took drafting.
Yeah, man. We had to take. Man, I did not do well in that. We did have to do
man.
drafting where you put the
suck.
powder on there and
I
all
was
that.
gonna be an architect.
Yeah, I remember that. We did that. Did you have any kind of shop, like wood shop,
I had
metal
wood
shop? Yeah,
metal
both
shop,
of those. Yeah.
both of them.
Would they make you make in metal shop?
And we had to make not a clock, but like a border, like a frame.
For the 4 o'clock or
Yeah,
something?
it was some we
That
had
was
to
nice
weld
when we
together.
did.
It was
In
metal
wood
shop
class,
cool.
it was a wood bowl. In metal class, it was 2 things. We took a flat tin piece and we made a nice ashtray out of it.
We had to make the ashtray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was a plant hanger. It was like a metal plant
wow,
hanger.
that'd
That's what
be-
they made
that'd
us
be
make
dope.
in metal. Or,
Wood shop, we had to make a birdhouse.
Did you? That's
Yeah.
actually, I would have liked to have done that. We didn't do that. We did like bullshit. We did not do a birdhouse. At
Yeah,
all.
I had just thought about it. We
We
had to
did
make a
dumb
birdhouse. And we had to make a clock as well. The wooden clock with the numbers and shellac it and put the thing in the back. We had to do that in wood shop as well.
I remember we did art class too, where we would mold
Oh,
people's faces.
Art
Did you do
class
that?
was dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
wood
There
shop
it is.
birdhouse.
Wood shop birdhouse right there.
Back in the days.
Did
wish
you
I
guys
was
have
young
like,
again.
you're 49?
50?
50. Okay. Did you have, do you remember growing up, like what were the trends? We had the fat laces and the
for
chucks.
sure.
What about
How old are you?
jams? Did you guys have
Yeah, we had
jams?
jams. That's a
Did you
national
actually have,
treasure.
see, my mom made us jams. Like my mom was like, you got McDonald's at home and made us jams. Went to Joanne Fabrics and got the shittiest fabric you could fucking see through. And was like, you don't need jams.
Right there.
Yeah, those
were the
guys.
classic, the first ones.
Jams.
Man, jams was crazy. You wore them with biking shorts on them.
Yeah, jams. I never had them.
I wonder can we still get them?
Are they still out there?
I ordered me a pair in medium.
What about, did you ever have hammer pants? MC Hammer pants?
Sure did.
My grandma bought me one time. It was, I don't know if they were hammer pants. They were more like the Michael Jackson zip pants. You know what I'm talking about? What were they called? Why can't I think of it right now?
The hammer pants.
Back in the day, they had just like breakdance pants, you know?
Parachute
Pants. Thank you. Parachute pants. That's it.
So
did you wear these? You rock parachute pants?
Sure did. Yeah. But the craziest thing was this. They attributed the hammer, but it was actually Bobby Brown first.
Ooh, you know what? Now that I see this picture right there, it's 100% Bobby Brown first. You're right. Oh, yeah, they do attribute the hammer. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Every little step I take.
You will be there.
You ain't lying. Yeah, man. Fucking parachute pants. What else? What else were big trends?
Oh,
did you cuff and roll your pants?
Definitely cuff and roll.
Penny loafers, were they big?
Penny loafers was definitely with dimes with the dimes in them, not pennies.
Oh, you guys did dimes?
Yeah.
I like that.
We
down in Houston with cowboy boots and shit big?
Doing the rodeo, but not on every day. Mm-hmm. But then the Wayne flip-up glasses.
Oh, yeah. The Dwayne Wayne flip-up glass.
The Mickey Mouse, Yo Baby, Yo shirt. Black Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson. I remember those. Everything was you can't touch this. Spuds McKenzie. Remember Spuds McKenzie?
Definitely. The Coca-Cola sweater.
Yeah. Coca-Cola, Benetton. I had Coca-Cola jeans. There's Spuds.
Spuds McKenzie.
Look at that dude. Yeah, you don't see anything like that anymore.
That was crazy at that time.
Man, thank you for doing this. Let's get you out of here. I know you got to get out of here.
Thank you for having me.
One more time, promote whatever you'd like.
Oh, let's just do it, man. Ali Siddiq Comedy on YouTube. AliSiddiq.com. Tour schedules on AliSiddiq.com. New special is out, Domino Effect 3, first day of school. Domino Effect 4, which is called Pins and Needles. Make sure y'all check those specials out. Start back at 1, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like rings, like Jordan Dynasty.
Thank you.
My brother.
I appreciate you. As always, Ryan Sickler on your social media. Come see me on tour. Tickets are available at ryansickler.com. We'll talk to y'all next week.